This Esports World Cup was even better than last year's. Here's what happened. So welcome back to the Apex Morning Shift, your number one ALGS morning show on the planet, which is a fact, by the way. Yep, it's a fact. We're at this is episode 77. We've made 77 episodes of these. So thank you guys for the support. If you guys have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys do so right now. Esports World Cup for Apex Legends was this weekend, and oh my goodness, was it ever entertaining. Thursday and Friday were the pool plays, Saturday the last chance qualifiers, and then on Sunday the grand finals. Now, if you're confused with the format of the tournament, you can go check out last week's episode. I'm going to put the link either up here or up, I forget, I don't know which corner, but it's there. You can click it, and we explain at the beginning of the video the format of the whole tournament. Now, let's go over the results of this weekend. Starting with the pool plays, here were the results for Pool 1. TSM with first place, 13 points ahead of Team Falcons in second, Ninjas in Pajamas third, Fnatic 4th, KeanuJTV 5th, Wolves 6th, and Navi 7th, which are the teams that automatically qualified for the finals. As for the teams that made it to the last chance qualifiers, E36, Team Nemesis, All Gamers, Mouse, Furia, Team Orchid, Alcatia, Genji Esports, Nose Fox, and Sentinels. Koi, Edward Gaming, and Zero Tenacity all eliminated from the tournament. Koi not qualing, that actually broke my heart. Those guys, very talented, such good dudes. So, very unfortunate. As for Pool 2 on Friday, here were the results. I mean, Alliance just obliterated everybody. With 100 Thieves in second, ROC in third, Sol Esports with fourth. We'll get back to them at the end of the video. Virtus Pro 5th, VK Gaming 6th, and Rival 7th. So those are the teams that auto-qualified for the finals for this pool. SR, JD Gaming, GG, NRG, Crazy Raccoon, Team Liquid, Go Next Esports, RRX, Evos, and Twisted Minds all made it to the last chance qualifiers. As for Unlimit, SBI Esports, and Fusion, unfortunately eliminated. I was not expecting to see Fusion get eliminated. That's a team that I was personally expecting to maybe even see in the finals, at least in the last chance qualifiers. But yeah, unfortunate. And then on Saturday, the last chance qualifiers. But before we get into the results, let's check out the end game where Furia, Team Liquid, Twisted Minds, Nemesis, NRG, and Go Next were all in the bubble fighting in that end game. They were all alive, and they were all fighting to make that top 6, because for those of you who didn't know, the top 6 of that last chance qualifiers made it to the grand finals, and so they were all alive at the end. So check it out.
Team Liquid though controlling the center of the zone. Go Next, Furia, Sentinels stacked up on top of each other, but it's only one lone player for Sentinels, while Team Nemesis are playing the north side currently at the bottom of the crevice, at the bottom of the lava there. We'll see if they have a way out.
The story here is insane. By the way, Energy, because of what we have right here in this final zone with Furia, with Team Liquid, with Go Next, etc., they're in 7th place. They got booted out. There's no opportunity for NRG. That's what's at stake right now. That's what the story is. They go down with only 72 points in 7th place, while Team Liquid have now moved up. Top 4, Furia, top 5, 73 points. Haguatis looking down the barrel of the Sheila. They're calling out Team Nemesis, secured behind these rampart walls.
Oh
Say
my
hello
goodness,
to my
Remix
friend.
Power is the first to fall. Kaisha next to go, and now Zoni gets hunted down by
Hasta la vista, Team Nemesis. Team Liquid. From the other side of that catwall that you saw earlier on, Furia have now rotated outside that building, rotated outside the truck. They're looking to take the dub right now. Our last 3 squads, Furia, Go Next, who still have an opportunity, and Team Liquid.
Go Next need every last kill point just to have a shot to secure this, but Team Liquid are going to be able to slow them down with this wall. You can see the peek out as Go Next are looking to get aggressive, but they can't find a single angle. Furia are getting aggressive onto it for the time being, but they are forced to slow down. Heal up, Nox gas grenade, not quite there for them. Go Next need every last kill.
Go get overzealous though, as Go Next have to look in 2 different directions, because they're going to get wrapped up around by Furia. They're going to get pinched here if they're not careful, as Team Liquid are not involved in this fight. This means everything kind of knows, but he has to get outside of zone. He can't do it. Top 2 teams, vamos! Team Liquid!
Oh my goodness, what an end game. Team Liquid taking first on that game, which led to these results. NRG by 1 singular point. Heartbreaking, especially since it's been announced that this is IitzTimmy's last tournament, meaning that he is officially retiring from competitive Apex. Here's his explanation as to why he's making that decision.
I have 2 things I really enjoy. I have streaming and competing. Like, they're both all the way up here. Biggest prio over everything in my entire life. And I sometimes just can't give my 100%. I'm giving realistically 90%, which I think is really good. But yeah, you know, also I'm giving like that 5-10%, you know, on other things like streaming, my family, my friends, my dog, you know, and I think that's just very unfair for my org, my teammates, and my community. Like, you guys deserve me putting all my energy and every single second into comp and to be the best version of myself to win this thing. And I feel like I can't do that. I made the tough decision to retire from competitive for Apex Legends. It's something that I've been thinking about doing for a long time. Wasn't sure really when to do it, but every single time I play a LAN, I'm just like, nah, this next one, that's the one. That's the one for sure. And I'm just like, dude, I'm so close, so close.
So Timmy, if you're watching this, it's been a pleasure watching you play. Thank you for the great memories, and you will definitely be missed, but good luck on the content. Now, as for the other teams that didn't qualify for the finals, there's a lot of teams like ALGS, Twisted Minds, Crazy Raccoon, Nose Fox. Shopify Rebellion is probably the most surprising one. I actually had them in the winning tier as one of the teams that had the highest chances, highest odds of winning it all. Didn't even make it to finals, so it's very surprising. They honestly just seem completely out of sync as a team. The ideas were there, the rotates were there, the plans were there, but the execution just wasn't. They were unable to adapt to situations that were thrown their way during that whole day. But yeah, very unfortunate. And then on Sunday, the long-awaited grand finals with $2 million on the line, 20 teams fighting in a match point format, which went on for 9 total games. So let's take a look at how it all ended.
They slowly take it back though, and take a look at this. Wolves, they're gonna try and go for a miracle play here. Crazy Kong plugging them in before he heals.
This would be a great, dream-breaking moment with a clutch round from Wolves Esports. But Crazy Kong gets taken out and the zone is closing in. BKG are primed. It's only up to Sentinels to keep this up. Loader taking height right now. BK Gaming now trying to follow up. That one member of Ziki tries to fly away, and QQ take too much damage.
Genji are out, and now Wolves Esports make their move as Wolves get the knockout to Sentinels.
Remember, that was off the duo that drops out from the Raz. Wolves still have an opportunity, and there's only one member left from Sentinels. They don't do it! It ends here! VK Gaming! They take the top! They are your champions of the ALGS mid-season playoffs.
That's right, VK Gaming are your Esports World Cup champions. Woo! You could see just by their reactions how much this meant to them. VK Gaming, probably one of the most consistent APAC South teams in the world, and they have been together for quite some time, and they've been consistent for so long. QQ, Casa, and LQ, each playing their roles in their consistency and their dominance in this tournament and throughout their Pro League regular season. Finally getting the LAN win that they deserved, and another win for APAC South. And QQ, yes, the team did great, but if it wasn't for his clutch against Team Liquid, I don't think VK Gaming would be champions right now.
帮秒，打个绕，打个绕，这个打绕，拉电吧，最后一个打肉的，扣着。
Can you imagine the amount of pressure? You're on MNK, you're fighting 3 of the greatest controller players in the world, you have $2 million on the line, you're in a match point format game, this is game 9, which means that if you die, there's a pretty good chance that the tournament ends there. And he pulls this off? He pulls a 1 mag like that on mouse and keyboard? Are you kidding me? In the same game, they win the whole tournament? I mean, champions for a reason. Congratulations. Amazing performance from the guys. Yes, QQ did amazing. And yes, that was the clutch that kept them alive and won them the tournament. But overall, the whole team played amazing together. Yeah, VK Gaming are your champions of the world. As for the rest of the results, ROC Esports finishing second, doing amazing. These guys did not have an easy start, picking up Saucer throughout the regular season. So super happy for them. Ninjas in Pajamas with 3rd place. Also another squad that struggled a little bit, found Kurev and have been doing amazing with him. Genji Esports, top of APAC South, super happy for them. Wolves Esports, Falcons, 100 Thieves, Team Nemesis, E36, Fnatic and Alliance tied in 10th. Super surprised about Alliance. Was definitely expecting them to be way higher at the top. Sandals, Rival Esports, TSM, Sol, Navi, Liquid, Virtus Pro, Furia, and KeanuJTV. Now, on last week's episode, we made this tier list. And usually my predictions are not too far off, but this time around, there's a lot of teams that surprised me, which I love to see, and I never prey on anyone's downfall. So any of those teams that I expect or that I predict to not do too great, whenever I see them up in the leaderboard and see them in finals, there's nothing that makes me happier than that. So to KeanuJTV, Rival Esports, Wolves Esports, and Sol Esports, congratulations, you guys played out of your minds, and it was really fun to watch you guys perform. Looking forward to seeing you guys in the second split of the Pro League regular season. So it's gonna be, yeah, looking forward to it. And yes, to all the comments on last week's episode saying, you were wrong about Sol, you might need to change your standings in the future, Sol laughing in the corner, go back to your old barber, bro. You're absolutely right, except for that last comment, because that's fucked up. My hair's not that bad. Is it? That's pretty bad. I needs to grow out a little bit. I cut it way too short. And as for me, that's it for today's episode of your #1 ALGS morning show on the planet. Make sure to turn the notifications on. New episode every Tuesday. And until next week, take it easy. Like and subscribe. Peace. Outro time. Our cameraman's not here. No, he's not. He's too busy for us. But what I wanted to say was we're working on a special kind of video that's going to be coming out within the next month. Next few weeks, actually. Maybe next 3 weeks. So keep an eye out for that. It's going to be a different kind of video, but just as important, if not even more important. So if the notifications aren't on, turn them on.